হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, বং ট্রেলসের আরেকটি নতুন ব্লগে আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত। আজকের ভিডিওটা কিন্তু ডিজনিল্যান্ডের জঙ্গল ক্রুজ নিয়ে। এই ফ্লোরিডার ডিজনিল্যান্ডে আমরা এসেছিলাম আগের বছরের ডিসেম্বর মাসে। তো চলুন আজকে এই রাইডটা একটু ঘুরে দেখাই আপনাদের। রাইডটা তো অবশ্যই দেখাবো, কিন্তু তার আগে একটু বলে রাখি যে আমরা যেহেতু এই ফ্লোরিডাতে গেছিলাম ডিসেম্বর মাসে, মানে শীতকালের সময়, তো আমরা না নর্থ ক্যারোলাইনা থেকে ঠিক কাঁপতে কাঁপতে মোটা মোটা জ্যাকেট পরে ফ্লাইটে উঠেছিলাম। কিন্তু যখন আমরা অরল্যান্ডোতে পৌঁছালাম ঠিক দেখলাম যে একেবারেই অপোজিট, একটুও ঠান্ডা নেই সেখানে। প্রায় আমরা পুরো ভ্যাকেশনটাই সোয়েটার ছাড়াই কাটিয়েছিলাম। কিন্তু ফ্লোরিডার পার্কগুলোর একটা বিশেষত্ব যেটা আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছিল সেটা হচ্ছে সমস্ত কটা রাইডের ঢোকার মুহূর্তের আগেই আপনি কিন্তু একটা ওয়েটিং টাইম দেখতে পাবেন, আর সেই টাইমটা ঠিকঠাক মোটামুটি একদম পারফেক্ট বলছিল যে আপনাকে কতক্ষণ ওয়েট করতে হবে এই রাইডটা চড়ার জন্য। এই রাইডটার মূল থিম হলো একটা ছোট্ট বোট, সেই বোটে আপনাকে উঠিয়ে দিয়ে সেই বোটটা ঘুরিয়ে ঘুরিয়ে পুরো জঙ্গল এরিয়াটা আপনাকে দেখাবে। যদিও আমরা জঙ্গল ক্রুজে ঢোকার জন্য লাইন দিয়েছিলাম সেই 5:30 বিকেলবেলা থেকে, কিন্তু আমাদের ঢুকতে ঢুকতে কিন্তু প্রায় 7টা মতন বেজে গেছিলো আর চারিদিকে বেশ অন্ধকার হয়ে গেছিলো। বাট এই অন্ধকারটা হয়ে যাওয়াতে বেশ ভালোই হয়েছিল, রাইডটা আরও রোমাঞ্চকর লাগছিল।
Alrighty, well, at this moment, everyone lean on forward, reach underneath your seats, and pull out your sense of humor, because this is the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being world famous. My name's Patrick, I'll be your skipper, I'll be your captain, I'll be your guide for the next 3 months as we travel down some of the greatest jungle rivers of the world. And if you choose not to laugh at any of my jokes, well, I can also be your swimming instructor. We're going to begin our adventure by heading down the Amazon rainforest, where it rains 365 days a year. You know this almost every single day. And check out these butterflies up on our left and right. Pretty big, huh? Their wingspan can be anywhere from 12 inches to a whopping 1 foot. Yep, they're the real rulers of the jungle, if you ask me. Up on our left, you will see what we skippers like to refer to as inspiration balls, and I know what you must be thinking. Skipper Patrick, why? Why exactly do you call this inspiration balls? Well, let me tell you, we call it that because if you look at it long enough, it inspires you to go deeper and deeper into the jungle. Isn't it beautiful? Everybody say, whoa. Whoa. Everybody say, oh. Ah. Now that's some inspiration right there if I've heard it before. Now as we go down the Congo River, we'll see how far we can go down this river. Now let me tell you off, for those of you who have never seen the Disney classic, The Jungle Book, called it a lucky day because there it is. Straight up ahead in our boat rental shack, there's supposed to be one of us skippers working at any given time, but right now I can't see anyone. Can you? Something must have scared him away. Well, this might explain it right here. Up on the left, we have a giant python. They can hurt me about 24 feet long, but don't worry, folks.
সামনেই দেখুন আসছে একটা বিশাল বড় পাইথন গাছে ঝুলছে।
It's a really constricting relationship. We're now entering banana country, so keep your eyes peeled. Whoa, one in the jungle. This looks dangerous, so let's get closer. A safari camp with some uninvited guests causing havoc, although they seem to be having a blast, don't they? Nice sloppy job of dodging that you there, fellas. You like the lights on. Alright, friends, we're now heading on down the Nile River, which goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles, and if you don't believe me, well, you must be in disbelief. Very good. Up on our left, you'll see we have the most feared animal in the jungle, the African bull elephant. Alright, watch this. Hey, you there. Oh. Speak louder. Pretty impressive, huh? I trained it myself. Now jump on the boat. Okay, it's a work in progress. We'll get there soon. I also want to point out this sandstone operation we have here coming up on the right, mainly because most people just take it for granted, but I believe it to be one of our bolder attractions, if I do say so myself. Now, as we head on down the African Belle, you'll notice this is a home to a huge array of wildlife, including, let's see, what do we have here? Giraffes, wildebeests, gazelles, vultures, and would you look at this up at the end, we have a nice us, protecting us. Sleeping here, question mark. Oh boy. Life is some of the world's greatest, most intelligent and artistic minds, and then there's Skipper Felix at the very bottom. It's his first day on the job, and from the looks of things, it may be his last day on the job as well. Take a look at those zebras in the back, though. They look really old, don't they? They're still in black and white. And then off the left there, you'll see my good friend Ina. Alrighty, as we continue our way down the Niles and Niles and Niles of the Nile River, I just want to quickly take this opportunity to remind everyone to please remain fully seated on our back pockets. This goes around the adults and the young ones. And for your safety, remember to keep your hands and arms inside the boat at all times. This also goes around the adults and the young ones. I also... Don't tell me. We're about to go into a huge waterfall. Sharp rock to the bottom. Bring it on. Booyah! It's the beautiful Schweitzer Falls, named after the famous African explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. You know, I hear where water is ever falls in 1 minute, and anyone can drink in their lifetime. None of that spend the time that information just hard to swallow. You know, I used to be up. There's this plane I ever flew. Tried to fly it to Casablanca. Seems like every time I get behind the wheel, something for the first time, something terrible happens. By the way, did I mention this is my first time piloting a boat? We are now entering a hippo pool filled with hungry hippos. And as we do, I notice it looks like someone thought we offered underwater excursions. Boy, it looks to be about $20,000 in damage right there. Actually, wait a minute. That's the back of a Skipper Felix's boat. I know I should have been more stern with him about trying to the hippo pool, and that's when we have the problem right now. Oh, survival tip for everyone. If you ever find yourself having to outrun a hippo, the solution's really simple. Just outrun the person next to you. Well, looks like this family of chimpanzees found a new place to crash. The front half of Skipper Felix's boat. That one in the front even has the mic. Here, let's listen in. That's a great joke. I'm going to use that from now on. Hey, look at these guys up on the left. Nothing really seems to bug them. They're just having a little snack. Bread and butter flies. You know, butterflies really aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The amazing. The stupendous. The eighth wonder of the world. The backside of water. Close one right there. You can all breathe out because we're headed down another river. In fact, we're on a whole new continent. We're now heading on down the Mekong River, Southeast Asia, deep in the heart of Cambodia. Now you see those ruins up ahead? That's the old sacred temple. What do you think, folks? Should we go in? Well, there's no telling what we'll find, so keep your eyes open because I'm going to keep mine closed. really excited. I'll tell you what, I do see that way up there. I see my all-time favorite plant in the jungle, the hibiscus. I also see my second favorite plant in the jungle way down there, the lobiscus. You know, the deeper and deeper we go into the jungle, the worse and worse my jokes get. So with that said, it is now time to start slowly approaching the most dangerous part of our trip, the return to civilization. Now before we do that, we're just going to stall here for just a moment as we run into a little bit of a backup. So I do want to thank you all very much for your patience. I promise very shortly we'll be underwater.
এই ছিল ডিজনি ওয়ার্ল্ডের জঙ্গল ক্রুজ রাইডটার একটা ভিডিও। যদি ব্লগটা ভালো লেগে থাকে তাহলে প্লিজ ডু লাইক, শেয়ার অ্যান্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব মাই চ্যানেল বং ট্রিলস।